Hello, today we're meeting Maggie, the goddess of symbolism. So I'd like you to get comfortable either through sitting down or lying down. And then closing your eyes, you start breathing deeply. Breathe in happiness, breathe out joy. Breathe in happiness and breathe out joy. And as you get into this relaxed state, in your mind's eye, you see beautiful, plush, green roots growing from your feet deep into the soil to ground you for this journey and for the rest of the day. I would also like to ask Archangel Michael to put his blue cloak of protection around your shoulders, zipping it up from underneath your feet to underneath your chin, and put a hoodie of protection over your crown and third eye chakras. So be it, it is done. You're safe, protected and grounded for this journey. And also I'd like you to visualize a sphere of emerald and gold surrounding you, keeping you cocooned in this space. With your guardian angel, you are now journeying to Maggie. So in your mind's eye, you are walking down a long, quiet hallway filled with ancient art. At the very end stands a massive golden framed portrait of Maggie, the goddess of symbolism. She is holding a crystal skull, and behind her a waterfall cascades into a stone basin. As you watch, the water in the painting begins to move. The mist from the painted waterfall starts to drift out of the frame and into the room. Maggie reaches out her hand from the canvas. Her eyes sparkle with Gemini wit. "Ready for an adventure?" she asked. You take her hand and stepped over the golden frame. She says, "Don't worry, you are completely safe with me. Come, let's go." Suddenly, you aren't in a gallery anymore. You are standing in a lush tropical jungle at the base of a forgotten temple. The air is thick with a scent of damp earth and blooming jasmine. And you take a breath in just to take in that sweet smell, feeling amazing. Yeah, just looking around, seeing a small little rock pool. Maggie is dressed for the journey, practical but elegant, because it looks like an Indiana Jones film set. She points to the stone entrance of the temple, which is covered in shifting, glowing symbols. But she says, "We aren't entering yet. You have 3 puzzles to find, symbols to find, before we can enter." So she says, just look at the formation of the rock pool. Do you see anything in the rock pool that stands out? And she is trying to get you to see an ancient face in the rock. And this face have got a long beard, a mouth, a face, and obviously hair. It's been carved by magic. And she says the first clue is in that rock face. So you need to open up the mouth, because the treasure, the symbol, the clue is in the mouth of the face. So you walk closer with your guardian angel and you look at the face. How am I gonna open this rock mouth? And you look a little bit further and your guardian angel whispers, "Why don't you try the ears? Press in with both fingers on the ears." Okay, and you press on both sides with both fingers, and boom, the mouth opens And what do you find in there? A golden key. So you take out the key and you look at it. What is the shape and size? And you give it to your guardian angel to keep for you. Maggie says, well done. You've got your first symbol, clue, treasure. And now she says, now we need to walk into the pool. Remember, you're in your light body and with your guardian angel, and we can completely breathe underwater because the next clue is down there. So she starts walking down stairs in the rock pool, in the water, and you follow her. Down and down you go. And the water feels luxurious around your skin. And Maggie laughs and she says, can you feel it? This water is so crystal clear. You can even drink it for the rest of your life. And she goes down and there's a whole lot of small crystals at the bottom. She says, okay, so what we're going to do is close your mind's eye like if you're not seeing, and then open it quickly, and the first crystal that you see, you pick it up and you give it to your guardian angel, because that is the next clue. So you do that and you open up your mind's eye quickly, and the first crystal, you pick it up and you give it to your guardian angel to keep. And Maggie says, yes, we've got 2, 1 to go. And she laughs. She runs up the stairs. She's got a lot of energy in this environment. And you follow her. And then you walk around the rock pool into the plush forest close by the ancient temple, because you don't have a lot of time here. And all of a sudden, a little hedgehog stands in front of you. Maggie says, I wonder what this hedgehog has got for you. And she says, and Maggie whispers into her ear, the little hedgehog. And then she laughs and she jumps around and around. So she says, pick her up. She's gonna chant 4 numbers into your ear. So that's your last clue. So you pick up the little hedgehog and she whispers 4 numbers, whatever is in your mind. She whispers into your ear. Your guardian angel is also listening, because the guardian angel will bring back and always keep these 3 clues for you for future reference. And you kiss the little hedgehog and you tell her, thank you so much. And then she jumps off and runs away. So Maggie says, right, we can enter the temple. So you follow Maggie into the temple. This is an Indiana Jones quest for the soul. The floor is a mosaic of symbols, birds, twin flames, keys and eyes everywhere. So she leads you to a massive stone door with 3 empty slots. So this is here that you need to place in the 3 clues. So you see there's an opening for the key. So you take the key from your guardian angel, press it in, but you don't open it yet. Take the little crystal, put it in the slot, it fits perfectly. And then you press in the code on the box that appears now. And when you finish with the 4th number, you turn the key. And voila! The door opens and you walk into the heart of the temple, the inner sanctum. In the center, under a shaft of Gemini sunlight, sits an altar. And on there is a crystal skull. Maggie says, quickly, go and stand in front of the crystal, because there will be a transmission of knowledge which will be done today. So stand in front of the crystal. If you do not like to do this, you don't have to. You can always come back later when you're ready. If you are ready, Stand in front of the crystal. The crystal will start humming and then transmitting the ancient knowledge right into your third eye through telepathy. So you walk standing in front of the crystal and you hear the humming. And then let's give it a couple of seconds for the transmission to take place. And then the whole temple begins to hum with energy. It's time to go home. Maggie laughs, grabs your hand, and you both run toward the entrance of the ancient temple. The door has closed shut. And then you two leap through the veil of the water, of the waterfall that you came in. And you find yourself back in the quiet gallery, standing in front of the portrait. Maggie smiles, and then, so now, and then as you walk down the aisle and the gallery, feel yourself being merged back into your physical body. And you breathe deeply with the knowledge that you've received an amazing gift today from Maggie and the crystal skull. And your guardian angel is keeping all those clues if you want to go back, or maybe there might be something else in the future that you will use these symbols for. Clues, treasures. So I'd like you to just wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes as you come back, and you feel super excited for the day. You're grounded, protected, safe, and you feel a magical vibe in the air. And you just know that something wonderful is going to happen today. Thank you for joining us. Goodbye.